Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So today we are inside a new Grand Beast. Now I cannot remember the name of this Grand Beast, so I'm going to look at a save file. Varuta. Divine Beast Varuta today. This is the giant elephant that is in the middle of the Zora's domain, spewing water and putting everyone at risk of death. So, much like the last one of these temples we went into, the first priority we have is getting a map so we can interact properly with the dungeon. Oh, that was nice. Okay, so there's a few things we want to do first. Ideally, we want to clear this gunk out the way. Yeah, we can get rid of you. I don't think we can get... Can we get through here? Oh, of course we can get through there. We can use Cryonis. And is this where the map is? I know there's a thing here. I'm not sure if this is the... yeah, I think this is the map rather than one of the terminal locations, because there's a very similar... thing we have to do in this to the last dungeon where we have to make it to the multiple there we go, distilling the map. Yeah, we've got to make it to like 5 small like kiosks or whatever they are, and then we can activate the main controls and fight a boss, and then there we are, we get to have that boss fight. Okay, so here we go. So where I found the one in the desert really confusing because it had 3 central, like, tumblers you could be moving that would all affect things. Here you've got one thing that has an effect, and it's just, at what angle should this elephant point its trunk that sprays water? I find this a much easier one to wrap my head around in terms of, like, spatial reasoning.
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
So yeah, I find this one just in general a lot easier to mentally map out. So I believe this is the main control room down here. I just want to check, are there any... No, there aren't any guardians down here. Yeah, this is the big main one that we can't activate yet. Unactivated terminals remain, so we've got to go get the... how many are there? 5 terminals that we can see within this elephant on the map. So it's fairly easy to know where to go to start. First of all, there is a terminal, I believe, there, just down in the water, which we need to raise up. So, nice and easy. We get the Magnesis rune. Which way does it turn? There it is. Hooray! We did it, I think. That seems good enough.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Don't give up.
Well, I was thinking of giving up until you told me that, because this first one was so difficult, but thank you. Thanks to you, I'm now not going to give up. It's annoying me that that's not wound the whole way up, even though it was enough to get the, Like, I feel like this should be the point you have to get it to get your little jingle of reward that you did it right. So let's go around. I think there's a guardian out here waiting to... attack. No? Is there not? I feel like I'm going to get attacked any second by one of those mini guardians. Or I feel like I should be. Okay, so this is the main place we need to be. The upper room. Oh no, the sword! Come on, I want that guardian sword. Okay, let's drop my Knight's Claymore because I do not need the Knight's Claymore. Oh no, I can't drop it while I'm in the water. No, everything is going to shit. Throw that, and can we get the... Can I get the sword? Yes. Guardian sword. And I want to get those ancient parts. Oh, there's... Oh, missed it. Can I activate this by just, like, staying in the center and... You know, very quickly activating it when it's, like, here? Can I do that, please? You know, I'll do it properly if I have to. Come on, come on. Let me activate this. I'm gonna try this way one more time. I can't remember if this is feasible, but it seems like it should be doable. Come on, let me get that terminal. I'm in my hamster wheel. I see you coming, terminal. I'm trying not to be overeager. Oh, can I stasis the wheel? That's a question. Can I stasis the wheel in a position where I can get to it? Oh, I have to stop the water to stop it turning, don't I? Is that it? Can I get to that from here? Not quite. Oh, come on. You know I know what I'm doing, game. Just let me do it. Although, this does seem to have left the water a bit lower. Yeah, the water definitely seems to be a bit lower when the ice happens, because there's less water flowing down, I assume. See, that's got to be gettable. There we go.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
Okay, out the water that way. Trying to remember my way to the slope that'll let me out. Okay, so next point is I want to get up there because I think there's some treasure or something over there. So we can ride, if we're careful, the water's back up. We can ride on one of these platforms. And I think we're going to need to get up onto the side here to do this, right? Oh. Okay, let's try this again. What I want to do is get up on the side so that the paddles aren't in the way of my shot. Oh, God. I fell down. It's okay. I'll climb back around. Yeah, I want to ride one of those paddles up and then freeze everything at the right position that I can jump over properly, without falling down. But because the paddles are so high, they kind of get in the way of your view unless you stand on the side edges, which is a little more difficult. Come on, here we go. Oh, and I fell. And that's the problem, is if I could avoid falling, I would be able to do this fine. Because you can see from there, I got the... let me zoom in. That one there is at the right angle that I can sort of leap up and jump across. But I can't just freeze it in place, because then the thing's not moving and I can't get up there. So I need to... Come on, I do not have the coordination for this. I'm using the Pro Controller. I've got the right travel distance on my analog sticks. I just don't have I've done this temple before. I know this is doable. I know this is how I did it before, but I just don't have the coordination today, seemingly. It's too early in the morning. That do? Oh, and we're back down. Come on, I will get this. I'm gonna keep trying. So fun facts, if you've watched episode 12 of this playthrough, the one that had a big explanation about how I'd had a recording fuck up and everything like that, that was recorded last night as of dates. So I recorded episode 12 just before doing this episode. So yeah, that was a long and weird and confusing day. Right, here we go. Silver rupee. Nothing terribly impressive, but I had to know what was in there. I think that's just the room with the main control panel, so we don't desperately need to be there. And there you go. That was entirely, like, all of that fuss was for 100 rupees, but it would have annoyed me not doing it because I knew it was there. So what I want to do next is I want to get this ball moving, and it's not moving, and we need water to get it moving. So I'm going to pull up the map and basically send the elephant's trunk all the way up the top, and eventually water should come through the roof and get this one turning as well, and hopefully get it turning in such a way that we can get up onto it. Oh, that's a point. Can I control the direction at which it turns by the angle of the water? I don't know if that's a thing I can do. If it is, I never actually worked it out before. Oh! Oh, that's a thing I didn't actually know. The first time I did this, I did the entire thing with the elephant, with the wheel inside the elephant turning a set direction. I never realized I could get it to turn the other way. I don't know if that earns me anything. Is there like a treasure chest or something I can get for that? I don't think so. It's fine. We can still do the puzzle that I was intending to go and do. So let's run back up and around. And on the other side of this room, there is an exit that'll bring us up around to the center of that wheel. And there's a couple of puzzles we can do on the inside of that wheel that should get us some nice stuff. Any eyeballs we can see to pop? Oh, there you are, eyeball. There we go, we're all good. So, center of this wheel is one of the terminals. Oh, failed to get in. So this terminal is basically controlled by, that orange ball is on a weight, and basically when it considers itself upside down, it'll drop into place and momentarily open that cell door. Now, when this wheel's going clockwise from this direction, I think the only way to do this is to basically freeze that ball in place with stasis. However, when going anti-clockwise, it seems like I could pretty much just walk in. If I get in nice and fast. Yeah. I managed to kind of avoid having to use stasis for that puzzle, which is...
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're nearly there.
That's different to any other time I've done this this mission. And it hasn't even locked itself again yet. Oh, presumably it doesn't once the terminal's activated. I do, however, want to get this treasure chest. And the way to do that is fairly obviously... both of the blocks will fall when this goes upside down. So if I stasis the top one... Hopefully only the bottom one will fall. I probably stasised way too early. Oh, okay. It's gonna say stuck to whichever one is stasised, I think. Oh, almost. Ah, screw it. I'm not too fussed about that treasure chest. Let's go back around. So what we want to do now is we want to find a way further up into the elephant, because there's one terminal in its head and one at the tip of its trunk, which is going to be the difficult one to get. So let's head up and around. I'm going to head back to... Actually, the easiest way to go up to the head is probably going to be what we've got here. Let's ride this. And this should take us around to facing the head. And there we are. We're in the right direction now, at least. Okay, I want a Guardian Spear. I like those spears. We'll drop one of the Zora Spears, get a Guardian Spear. And stepping on this button creates a waterfall, which is useful, because I think this waterfall goes right back to the entrance room of the dungeon. Yeah, that's where we entered the dungeon. And that was the first terminal. So now that we have a waterfall, we can easily get ourselves up to this section. But before we do, I did just notice there's a treasure chest that we never got down here. Which I can probably, what, magnesis? What's in the chest, folks? Let's find out. Okay, Ancient Spring. Nothing particularly fancy, but I'm still glad that we double-checked. What's in the box? Knight's Halberd. Halberds are nice. I do like my spears. Oh. There we go. Right. What do we do? What do I do? Weapons. What can I get rid of for a cool halberd? Let's drop the other Zora Spear. There we go, Knight's Halberd. I'm gonna use the halberd for a little bit, actually. I like halberds. There's no door down there, is there? I don't think. Doesn't... Oh no, there is a door down there. Is this the way out to the trunk, if I remember right? This looks an awful lot like it's going to be the trunk, doesn't it? Okay, and that's where we want to be going. So, first point of call, just so we can get a good look at the trunk, is to pop the trunk the whole way down. Let's have a nice old run along. You do not sound like a happy elephant, do you? Okay, so we want to get up onto the top of this trunk, but the problem is we can't climb on this material. So, the best way for us to get up, if we look back at where we started, there's a couple of platforms that we could probably jump from. What I'm going to do is try and put this trunk up as much as I can while standing on this sort of safe lip. Like, I don't want to go too much steeper. And then let's leap over here. then if I put the whole trunk down, I might be high enough to get onto the end. There we are. And now we can set the trunk going fairly high up. I don't want to set it at too much of an angle, but we want to be on this side where the... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Where this is. Thank goodness for that lip at the back.
Just one terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
And I'm going to use this to get up on the top of here. There we go, got the eye. Let's get whatever's in this chest here. Ice arrows, okay. So the last place we want to get to that we're now high enough to reach is this room in the head, which is unfortunately, as you can see, a little bit full of fire. Just a tad, mind you. Where's the eyeball for this? There you are. Let's get the eyeball before any more skulls can spawn. And then hopefully Magnesis Rune will do the job here. So you want to turn the handle to open the roof of this elephant up. Is that it? Is that the roof open? Again, the reason we want the roof open is there's a bunch of fire surrounding the final terminal. Now that we've opened the roof up, we should be able to set the water, what, here? Further back? And that's the final terminal done. Look at us, we are steamrolling this temple. That being said...
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit.
The boss of this temple's gonna take me a while. So the first time I fought the boss of this temple, I did it with a very, 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 very good weapon that made it considerably easier. I still struggled. So I don't know how I'm gonna beat this boss today. Let's run in and give it a go. Hey, Ganon.
Please take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years ago. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you.
Okay, so this thing has a really long reach on its spear, which is difficult.
Careful, that spear has...
Oh, that spear has a long reach. That's what you're going to tell me, isn't it? Let's try a lightning arrow, see how effective it is. Not effective at all. Oh, God. Haha, I should have prepared food before coming into this dungeon, shouldn't I? Are you really not affected in the slightest by lightning arrows? Oh. Oh, God. This is going to take me a couple of attempts to work out what I should be doing. Let's just run in, get in nice and close, because I don't think that weapon's going to do much while I'm in close. Oh, okay, it can be stabbed in the ground for effect. Let's use the ancient battle axe. And I'm already dead. Okay, the up close doesn't seem to be the way to go. At least not while it's... See, this is the problem. It's got a good reach on its swings. If I'm going to stay out at the edge of its range on those swings, I definitely need to be using something like the halberd, just to maximize the amount of time I have attacking by minimizing the amount of time I need to be running in and running back. If I'm going to use something heavy, I need to stay really close in.
That spear has a long reach.
Okay, let's try doing lots of dodges. Come on. Okay, flurry rush, flurry rush. Okay, let's get it stabbing, because if it tries to stab at us, we can dodge sideways pretty safely. Okay, what you gonna do, Water Blight? You gonna do another swing, or are you gonna do a stab? Okay, sideways we can get him with the flurry rush. Okay, can we get you to the second stage? I've got another spear, haven't I? Yes, Guardian Spear. That's fine. We prepared for spears. Okay, did not do that well, but we survived. That's fine. I'm going to take the Tough Mushroom Skewer just to increase my defense for a second. Okay, we did get a hit in regardless, even though we didn't get our Flurry Rush. Oh. Okay, we went too early on the swing. Too early on the swing. Come on, do a stab. Okay, we got you to phase 2 at least. And this is where I'm gonna have the trouble, I know it. Oh, it's too hot in my office today. I'm absolutely melting this morning.
Careful, not much room to operate.
Okay, so for this one, we want to get out the water, get the bow and arrows ready. I think we want standard arrows. Are you immune to lightning arrows? Oh god. Okay, yeah, that was going to happen. Yes, be cautious, okay. I am curious how much of an effect those the Guardian arrows would have on this boss. Oh, Knight's Bow broke. We have another Knight's Bow. Oh, that did some decent damage. Oh, come on, get up. Can I hit you with one of these? Oh god, yeah. Okay, those guardian arrows are super useful. They're expensive, but they will do the job. What have we got that's good? Silver scale spear. We've got more spears. Ah, okay. I'm proud of myself. Sure, we used a couple of guardian arrows to do it, but you know, we had them. It's not cheating to use a resource you saved up for and purchased. Ah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yet another heart container. Thank the lords. Let me just have a count of how many hearts we've got out of curiosity. We've got 5 stamina upgrades. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 7. So with this we'll have 12 potential hearts. And I think we're currently one... What are we? Currently one orb away from an upgrade. Okay, if we can go do one more shrine temple. Yeah, we can't re-enter. That's fine. I'm going to tell you all a little something about what we're doing tomorrow. If we can find one more shrine, which actually I know there's one shrine where we're going.
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now
I'll tell you all in a minute.
And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again.
Oh, Mifa, hey!
Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace. Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda.
Ooh, so Mifa's Grace, when we get it in a second, is a very powerful ability to have. Basically, it's on a recharge, much like Urbosa's Fury, and you only get one use before you have to wait for a long recharge. But if you run out of hearts, it brings you back to life with full hearts, plus some bonus hearts. It is basically... It's kind of like a rechargeable fairy. It's a rechargeable full heal. Where you going, Monsieur Elephant? Also, apparently there's a shrine, like, literally right there we could go and do. We should probably go do that shrine.
useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
Oh, it's a little bit heartbreaking, isn't it? It's pretty sad. So yeah, I'm just gonna spill the beans. You know what we're gonna do next episode? We're gonna go get the fucking Master Sword. Because I know where to find it, and I'm pretty sure we have what we need to go get it. So before we do, however, there we go. Mipha's Grace, temporary power boost, automatic recovery after death. However, before we do anything, let's go talk to the king, see how the king, the prince, and the advisor are doing, and hopefully get a nice reward for having saved them all.
Link, you have done well to survive your trial. I've been waiting your return. Also, there's a treasure chest to the left that's probably going to be yours. The violent downpour has disappeared as has the threat to Zora's domain. It is all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine beast Varuta and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment.
I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment. I forgot we were switching characters. This whole time you were thinking of Hyrule and Lady Mipha's well-being, just like the rest of us. All of the members of our council humbly hold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians. After all, it would seem so. That said, be overjoyed if you can find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day.
Oh, Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. It was cherished by Mipha, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. By the way, Link, I see you're without your trusty blade, the sword that seals the darkness. Did you perhaps lose it when you lost your memory? What, is it truly lost? That is a legendary blade that only you, the Hylian champion, can wield. It undoubtedly found a safe place to wait for you, sleeping soundly just like its master. Link, all of the Zora thank you from the depths of our heart for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As your father, I'm proud of you for fighting the Divine Beast alongside Link. You have grown much recently. I know you will be worthy of a worthy heir when your time comes.
Oh, Father, I thank you.
The heavy rains have stopped and the Divine Beast is our ally once again. How glorious, truly splendid.
Link, this is wonderful. I love these two. Sorry, I took a screenshot. I like these two together. Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. Ra, with all my heart, thank you. hooray, and the crowds cheer, and I want to know what's in the treasure chest. Give me the treasure chest. Where's the treasure chest? Treasure chest. Treasure chest. I want the treasure. I want the treasure. Treasure time. Yeah, so as he points out, we don't have the blade of Evil's Bane. There it is, light scale trident. Mifa specialized in healing abilities. Her spearmanship was in a class of all of its own. So yeah, we want to go get the Master Sword, and in order to do that, let's have a look at the map. Basically, we're going to need, I think it's this area here that contains the Lost Woods. We are going to have to go to the Lost Woods, find our way in, and earn our way to the Master Sword, which that's going to be tomorrow's episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed another episode of Breath of the Wild. Tomorrow we will go get the Blade of Evil's Bane and continue our adventure. Thank you very much. Bye.